Hello, this is Tim from Vintage RC Garage, and today we're going to do an unboxing of the Tamiya Super Astute kit number 5897. The Super Astute is part of the Astute chassis line and was released in August of 1991 as a successor to the Astute 5880. It was an upgrade to the Astute and was created by Tamiya to be a serious contender at the racetrack. The Super Astute was number 54 of the 55 off-road kits in the Tamiya Top 100. The decals have bright pink and yellow racing stripes. The manual is a standard Tamiya version with the black and white pages, English subtitles, and the Japanese details. The D-tree parts has steering horns, front and rear damper bases, and rear arm mounts. The E-tree has 3 large unused pieces, includes the front and rear skid plates and wing stay mounts. The G-tree parts has shock mount supports, chassis radio box pieces, and a battery clamp. The A and P tree parts has servo savers and numerous gearbox parts. The B parts tree has both the front and rear arms included. Next up is the front and rear wheel rims in white unfinished plastic, followed by the front and rear spike tires. The front tires are skinny, paired with wider rear tires. The inner box lid contains the polycarbonate chassis, bearings, ball connector bag, metal bearing bag, metal parts bag, wheel hubs, drive shafts, along with the axles, gear joints, and pinion gear. This kit does not come with a motor or a speed controller. The T-tree parts and V-tree parts combine together to complete most of the plastic parts of the dampers, followed by the clear Lexan gear grease cover. Next up is the servo stay bag and the H-tree parts that contains the drive gear, counter gear, spur gear, and differential gear. The tool bag contains grease, servo tape, the tool set, tie rods, zip ties, and wing stay. The next bag contains the polycarbonate front and rear damper stays, plus the sub-chassis and motor plate. The damper bag contains front and rear coils, piston rods, oil, and damper internals. The knuckle arm bag contains 2 knuckles, body clips, and more differential gears. The clutch bag contains a pressure disc, clutch lining, washers, and pressure bushings. The C parts bag contains most of the tapered machine screws in various sizes, as well as step screws. The F parts bag contains mostly small machine screws of various types, as well as some tapping screws. The A parts bag contains only machine screws in various lengths, plus lots of flange nuts. The B parts bag contains self-tapping screws of various types, some E-rings, and damper ball collars. The D parts bag contains most of the nuts, lock nuts, and flange nuts, as well as some small flat washers. The last parts bag E contains some miscellaneous screws, grub screws, E-rings, nuts, and spring washers. The rod bag contains various lengths of threaded rod shafts. The shaft bag contains shafts. The first part of the body is the Lexan plastic shell that contains cutouts for 2 side plates and the rear wing spoiler. The final solid part in the box is the motor mount plate. And last but not least, the Lexan body shell. Thanks for watching my unboxing of the Tamiya Super Astute. If you have a request for my next unboxing, visit my blog collection page at vintagercgarage.com and send me a note.